Hey guys, before I start the video, I just want to apologize for the poor quality because this video was actually ripped from a stream. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. What's going on guys, it's Prototype, and this video here is actually part of a live stream that I did. That's why the little Camcord icon is in the top right hand corner. But I wanted to show you guys this game because I actually make it to a ridiculously late round. I actually make it to round 108. And it kind of stinks I ended up losing, but I want to talk a little bit about the gameplay first, then I want to talk a little bit about some of my future streams. So first off, I'm going with submarines, of course, at the start, and I was thinking, for my camera detection, I don't really have that much, because I didn't have ninjas. So I was like, alright, I'm going to get a reactor. Well, as you'll see here soon enough, I realized I don't have reactors unlocked, and the reason for that is because I restarted my account. I wanted to be able to play with you guys. I wanted to be able to connect it to a different Facebook. That way you wouldn't have to see my personal Facebook on the streams and stuff. So of course I don't want people to actually see my personal Facebook even if I weren't going to be on stream. So that's why I did that. I didn't have max balloon chippers either, so 2 of my towers are basically useless. I had to rely on super monkeys, and actually, as you can see here, I built a boomerang monkey. I ended up getting a glaive lord just because I wanted some good camo detection, and so that's what's going on there. But like I said, I added my Facebook to this one so that you guys can start playing with me. I'm going to put my Facebook on the screen right now. If you guys want to go ahead and add that, I would really appreciate it if you did. I know a lot of people enjoy playing games with me, and usually how I'll play with you guys is going to be on a live stream, but if you really want to, you can send me a message on that Facebook and I'll try to get a game in with you if I have the time. It really depends. Most of the time that I'll have to be playing late game, I'll be able to just live stream it. So during my live streams, like I said, if you want to play with me, you'll have to add that Facebook. I'm actually getting kind of a waiting list. I have a few people that want to play with me already, and I didn't have time to do it because this game actually took so long that I wasn't able to play with the other people who wanted to. So I have kind of a waiting list, so you'll have to step in line behind them, but I'll try to play with as many people as I possibly can in future streams. Now, this live stream right here that you guys are watching, I was in the top 20 of all the streams that were going on there. Like, it was crazy. You guys were giving me so much support, so if you guys were actually there for the video, I really, really appreciate you very much. I'm so thankful that you guys were spamming that heart button. I know a lot of people were really just pushing the support for me, and it was incredible, to see all of you people there, spamming the heart button, just getting me out there. And that's one of the things I love about Camcord is that you guys can just keep spamming the hearts. There's some people here who really, really love what I'm doing. There's people on this live stream actually that were commenting. They're saying like, let's all spam hearts because Prototype deserves it. And I don't want to say heck yeah I deserve it, but I know a lot of you people feel that, and it's a really good way for you guys to express how much you really enjoy our videos, and it's really cool. At the end of the stream, it doesn't have to be at the end of the stream. It can be towards the end, but that's usually kind of when I start getting into that kind of thing. You can see how many hearts each person put, and if you didn't actually get it from what I was talking earlier, you can put as many hearts as you want. So some people ended up with like 5,000 total hearts on the video. It was crazy, guys. Like, that's how much support I received during this stream. It was so much fun. I loved it, and that's what put me in the top 20 streams. And actually, at one point, I think I was 13th out of all the streams that were going on, which was, it just blew my mind how much support I got from you guys. So like I was saying, if there's, some of you guys out there that really, really, really want to support my stream, this is one of the places to do it. I have my YouTube actually linked in, not technically, but I have my YouTube link in my Camcord description. So everybody that views my Camcord, everybody that follows me, does have some kind of view, some way to actually see my YouTube account, which is really, really special for me. I really, really appreciate all the support that I can get from Camcord. It's just another place to put myself out there, kind of really put my own personality out there, because with YouTube a lot of it is editing, and I'm sure you've already heard a couple cuts in this video already, but it's really, really nice. I can just hang out with you guys, you can get to know me, and it's just guys, it's incredible. You know, live streaming is so much fun. If you're here for any of our Knights and Dragons streams, you'll know, how incredible it truly is. And we can stream Knights and Dragons, of course, with Camcord as well. Now, I guess I should mention this. For those of you guys that were here for our Knights and Dragons live stream, that was from my computer, so it was quite laggy. And actually right here the game is lagging because he was using an ability. I actually disconnected I think 3 times, but he was using that ice ability, which sends out a bunch of shards whenever you pop a balloon. When you have this many balloons as he does on his screen, as you can see, there's an incredible amount over there. It's just sending out so many shards at one time that it lags me out of the game. So I was kind of worried about the stream going down, but we powered through it. Yeah, like I said, this kind of streaming is going to be a lot better than some of the Knights and Dragons streams that you guys saw. Those were, like I said, from my computer, and my phone actually has a better processor than my computer, as sad as that is. So that's what's going on there. It's just, I don't know, guys. Camcord is incredible. I never really knew like how well Camcord worked. I saw some of the other YouTubers like Timmy Gamer. I know he was using it. Nick and Knight, of course, Gaming with Molt. They all stream to Camcord. And I wasn't sure why it was being so popular, like why are people doing this? What's so special about Camcord? I thought it was kind of similar to Twitch, and of course a lot of people use Twitch, it's kind of a fun, just another streaming site that you can use, but Camcord works so well, guys. Like with my phone, I can actually stream it straight from my phone, so if you guys are looking for a place to live stream, please go check out Camcord. They are just an incredible place for you guys to get started. And like I was saying earlier, if you have someone in your stream that really, really wants to support you, they can just keep spamming the heart button. On my stream I had 28,000 hearts, and it meant so much to me, So, like I was saying, Camcord, it's incredible, guys. If you want to check out some of my streams, you can follow me on there. My name is just protoknd928. Very simple. Same as my Twitter name if you follow me on there. If you want to follow me on Twitter, actually that'd be great as well. You can set up notifications for my Twitter to find out exactly when I'm live streaming, because I tweet every time I'm going to live stream. And also, if you follow me on Camcord, I think you can set up notifications so that you'll know when I'm streaming. So in the game here, I have a few sun gods. I'm trying to space them out. That way we can start building up our temples. And I did rely heavily on the battle energy. I was kind of freaking out. I didn't really know exactly what to do. But there I got my first temple. And I'm gonna go ahead and check what my economy is. I have to zoom in a little bit so you hear my mouse click. 3,600 at round 52. That's horrible, guys. I won't lie, that is horrible. You should have like 10,000 economy at this point. But I was so worried. Like, I didn't have 4th tier balloon chippers either, which is one of the things that I use most of the time. It's a little bit cheaper than a temple, and you can still use it to take out Zone My Gods much, much easier. So that's kind of why I didn't have as much economy. I wanted to get up a temple. You can see that those balloons still made it quite a ways on my screen. So I was like, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna get another temple. I'm gonna save up. Please don't die. It got really, really tense, but I was relying on the battle energy for most of the game. Also, guys, if you haven't seen my Q&A, it's on my 1-year anniversary video. It's a vlog. Actually, I'll put an annotation on the screen right there for you guys. If you want to go ahead and leave a comment on that stream, I have quite a few already. I think I'm only going to leave it up for a couple more days, then I'm going to start answering some of the questions for the video. So be sure to get in your submissions as soon as you possibly can. I know a lot of people enjoy it. If you want to be on the channel, your comment will get a shout out. It'll be shown on the video. So if you want to be a part of that, I would really appreciate it. Like I said in the actual vlog, please don't put any perverted comments. I'm not going to read those. If you want to get my attention by doing that, it's not going to work, guys. That's not really what I want the Q&A to be about. I don't really like to do perverted things on my channel. Even if you're trying to be funny, that's not what I want to see on my channel. So go ahead over there, leave a comment before I end up finishing that. And I think that's all that I really, really needed to cover in this video. I think there's still 10 minutes left. I couldn't speed it up any further than this without rendering it multiple times. And I really, really didn't want to do that because my computer sucks. So, like I said, if you enjoyed, then please show up to some of the live streams. They're really, really fun. You can add me on that Facebook I showed earlier. I'll go ahead and show it again right now. And if you want to add me on there, you guys can be a part of the stream. You can play me live. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream.